Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Hawaii Turo. Yes. So if this is your first time watching this channel, first time watching, sorry. How's it going, guys? If this is your first time watching this stream, your first time watching this channel, I create this stream and this channel to help you grow your Turo business. It's as simple as that. So if you watch this on the replay, hopefully over the next 1 to 3 hours, it will give you some gems to help you out and how to improve your Turo business. But yeah, if this is your first time, just let me know how many cars you have or where you're located. If you got any questions, just let me know in the chat and we will just go from there. A little bit about what's going on today. Today is Friday. I just uploaded my newest monthly video stats because like I said, I've been saying for like a year now, regardless if it's good or if it's bad, I upload my monthly stats, right? So it wasn't really a good month, but I did just get that. It just went live probably a couple minutes before I started this stream. So hopefully that's good. You get some stuff from that. And yeah, let's see who's on. Let's see who's here now. Okay, there's not. Okay. The first thing I'll just go a little bit about myself if you haven't, if you know anything. So I started Turo back in 2017, and you see I have accumulated like over 5,000 trips. I know it's crazy, but anybody can get like this, do the 1 to 2 day bookings, and it just gets crazy. And I have like 17 cars right now, like 14 or 15 that's active. But yeah. Oh, hey, how's it going? Let me get on. Sorry, I am not on the Facebook group yet. Who is? Hey, Fresh Credit Life. Hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you before. You made it. Yeah, yes, you did. How's it going? Let me see. Sorry, who is that? Oh, Raven. Oh, hey, Raven, how's it going? And hey, James. Fresh Credit Life. I haven't seen you before. Where are you located? And how's everybody's Friday going? And hey, Steve. And hey, Andrea. Hey, how's it going? Oh, hey, Army. Hey, how's it going? San Diego. Okay. How is that market going? DC. Okay. Well, how's the weather in DC right now? I'm assuming it's really cold over there. Yeah. Is in Hawaii. I know it's been cloudy all day. Got some rain, but it's very humid here. As you can see, I'm actually sweating right now. So, yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Oh, talking on mess. Oh, okay. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Well, I remember. How's it going? You got your first booking this weekend. It started yesterday. You're a nervous wreck. Okay. Are you going to be meeting them or are you going to be doing, the remote check-in? Raven. Oh, and that's good, James. You said it's good today. Well, that's good. I just recently I come to the realization that I have to lower my prices to get my cars out. I was very stubborn last month. So I just dropped it yesterday to like $45 for like my old cars and 45 for my new cars. And I'm getting some more bookings, but it is what it is. Oh, you met with them yesterday. Okay. Well, as long as you did, your check-in procedures the right way, which I'm assuming that you did, all the photos and check their ID and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it should be good. More than likely, there'll be no issues. Like 90% of the trips, maybe 80 something, there's usually no issues. So in the Facebook groups, that's just that small percentage that there are lots of issues. The Hawaii market is pretty bad. It's so oversaturated. Like with the summer, if you saw my numbers, how they were like $40,000 in the summer, a lot of people came on. And then, people are not really traveling as much right now. And it's just oversaturation. Like, for instance, like my 2021 brand new cars, like a Nissan Sentra, a Nissan Versa, a Chevy Trax is only right now can only get booked like for like $45, $40. That's how, how oversaturated this market is. Oh, hey, Xenon Motor, how's it going? Hey, AJ. Yeah, Yeah, it's the Hawaii. I'm hoping that it will get a lot better when all the international people come back here. But who knows when that's going to happen, right? Who knows? So who really knows? See, Army, I've only become a host for 1 month and business is good. Only list one car and I'm in the process of getting another one. Okay. Congrats. Congrats. What car do you have and what car are you getting? Yeah. I remember the early days when I had one car and I saw how much money I was making. And I just kept on adding and adding and adding. Trust me. I do know that feeling when like everything you thought you was going to make, you basically making more than all of that. Yeah. I remember that. Oh no. No bueno. What's the bad news? What happened? Yeah, I mean, some people do lower their prices for well for the weekdays, and then they have like a 2 day minimum on the weekends and stuff. If you look at on your well, if you do a search, you do a search for the weekdays, and you do a search for the weekends, the prices are not going to be the same. But how many future bookings do you have? Raven, yeah, Raven. And are you using automatic pricing? Like, are we using automatic pricing with discounts? Because that's what a lot of mistakes, new people make, when they get into this business. Okay. We have the weekends book. Okay. How many weekends? Hey, Cedric. Let's put that there. Are you going to talk about financing tips, or are you put out a course? I've been asked by a few people, should I should do a course. I'm thinking about it, but yeah, I don't really know, to be honest, about the course. Probably, I think a course would definitely help out a lot of new people doing this, but I've never done something like that before. That would definitely be something like stepping out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I might do that in the future. I want to say probably in the next 6 months, I will definitely have a course. I have no idea what the price would be, probably lower than everybody else's, but I will have a course in the next 6 months. That's a fact. But like the point of the stream, I can't remember where you order. I'm just calling you Fresh Credit Life. Basically, this is kind of like a Q&A, right? And then I kind of go off of the questions and if there's something else I need to talk about, then I talk about it. So you can just ask questions if you want something like financing tips and stuff. Okay. Okay, you said it's not auto pricing. Good. Okay. Okay. So you got the minivan and SUV. Okay. The minivan is a 7-seater. I wonder, okay, how many bookings do you have? I know you said the weekends, but how many bookings do you have like in the next like month and a half? Okay, you said 3 weekends. Okay, you just said that. Okay. What happened here? Count got hacked early on in the morning. Password got changed. Email updated. Phone updated. All Turo sent me was a message that this happened. What? How was that possible? Hopefully you get that fixed as soon as possible. That's crazy. Well, hopefully you get that fixed. That's crazy. Do you recommend auto pricing? I I do I do not recommend auto pricing. I just don't. I mean, if you're gonna do auto pricing, I would say the only way that it would make sense is if you set an actual minimum there. Don't use Turo's minimum, because Turo's minimum is gonna go like of the low of the market. So if you have that, and you have like a 10% discount on like 3+ days, 7+ days, and like 30+ days, you see how much lower, like you're gonna make less and less money like that. So that's the problem with automatic pricing. I would just recommend just look at your market and just just see where you get all most of your bookings from. Is it from the airport? Is it from like your home location? So it's like pretty much the areas outside of the airport, just to see which one is which and look at the cars that's available. A week out, a month out, a month and a half out. I mean, just kind of gauge your pricing like that. With your type of car. I mean, yeah. I know it is more work than auto pricing, but I don't like auto pricing. What is this? Said Penny Crawford. Penny. Oh, okay. What do you think about getting commercial insurance? Yeah, I mean, commercial insurance is kind of like a big. A lot of people ask this question. It's probably like top three question that somebody asks about commercial insurance. It's a big step. I mean, of course, the commercial insurance you don't have to really deal with Turo as much, but you would still deal with Turo. And then you got to get the LLC. I mean, who here has an LLC? 'Cause I know I do. Yeah, because I know I have an LLC, but I don't have the commercial insurance because the price that came out was a little too much. But yeah, who here has an LLC with the commercial insurance, and how do you like it so far? Sorry, my thing just fell. Cool. So I'm aware of not clicking fake links. I actually do IT work, and this happened out of the blue. I searched Facebook forums, and someone has said their bank account info has been gotten. That's crazy. Hopefully, you got that fixed as soon as possible. So you said nothing. You said nothing for the weekdays. So I would say, Raven, yeah, Raven. I would say do a search like during the week only. Do like a three. I don't know what your minimum set days are, but do like a 3+ day search to just see like how many cars are available and look at the pricing and see where your car is. All right, just see. Is your car in the top 100? Is your car in the top 50? If your car is in the top 25, and then go from there. Like if it's like if it's outside of 100, like or what if you don't even see it? Then yeah, you're definitely gonna have to lower your prices. That's the truth. And then Armenian tips on having Airbnb and Turo at the same time. Well, as you know, I did both of that for about what 5 years or something. Because I started Airbnb in 2015. I had like up to seven, but I usually had like 3 or 4 Airbnbs. I had about 7 or 8 cars, and I mean it worked out. I mean, in the morning times I did the cars. In the evening time, well, a little bit evening time or before evening, I clean all the condos. So I mean, it's not easy. I can tell you that much. If you're trying to be more hands off with both, maybe it's a little bit easier. But I did everything right. But are you doing that, Army? Or is that something you're thinking about doing? Are you able to do pre-approval with Ally? I mean, that's a good question. I didn't do pre-approval with Ally. You know, a lot of my cars in 2018, I bought from Hertz Car Sales, my convertibles, and all of those convertibles they were with Ally. So I don't know if Hertz has something with Ally or I don't know, but Ally approved me for about 5 loans in 1 year, and then 2 years later, or almost 3 years later, almost 3 years later, I got approved for another one with a Chevy Trax. So yeah, but maybe they do have pre-approval. I don't know. But I had 12 car loans, and half of my loans came from Ally. Okay, you say you're thinking about it. Okay. Have you watched my video, or have you watched any video on how to like to do Airbnb, or do you know anybody who does Airbnb? I mean, It's a totally different setup, but it is. I mean, it has its own fair share of issues. I can tell you that much. And then, say Turo logged me off of my PC, my iPhone. Luckily, not for my Android, so managed to re-update. Okay, okay. Oh, that's good. I mean, I don't know how they got that though. That's. I wonder how. Yeah, I don't even. Was glad you got your account. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's crazy to think that someone can hack your stuff, at least on Turo, or that easy, right? Without the verification stuff. That's just crazy. Let me see. Um, so if everyone can hit the like button, because YouTube definitely loves that engagement. Let's see. So Raven, did you do the search and see how many cars was available during the week? And I know someone asked earlier about financing tip. Is there anybody having trouble getting more cars? Trying to finance some cars? And what problems are you having? 'Cause I definitely see this question a lot in the Facebook groups. Okay. You're 48th in your search. Well, that's not bad then. Okay. And you say you're not getting any weekday book. Huh. Well, that's not bad. I don't really see why you wouldn't be getting any bookings. Huh. And you did like a 3 day booking like during the week. I mean, what is your minimum, your minimum booking? No, I mean, what is your minimum days that somebody can book your car? So like the lowest is like 1 day, and then the max. I don't think there is a max. So do you have like 2 days, 3 day minimum, or do you not have a minimum at all? Okay, so you have it 1 day. Okay, okay. So redo the search and look for just a 1 day booking then, not a 3 day. I mean, I would imagine that you should be like in the 20s if you're at 45 for a 3 or 4 day booking. Yeah, that's not bad. If we got anybody new, just let me know how many cars you have and where you located. If you have any questions, yeah, just let me know. You said you had to put your other car on high car. How come? Hey, Jose. Hey, how's it going? How's it? Yeah. How's it going with you? How was your Friday? You came on early on this stream. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yes, yes. I can't remember. Okay. Yes, because high car it does accept that stuff. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. Turo's pretty strict with the title. Yeah. Got to be the clean. That's what we talked about. You got your bouncy. Okay. That's good. Did you put it in OBD already? It's pretty easy interface. It's not hard to, do the stuff. Yes, I remember that conversation that we were talking about. It was weird. Like on the Carfax, it didn't say anything, but well, it didn't say on the title, but when you did the search, yeah, because they didn't send it to like the DMV quick enough or something like that. The stuff we just got to watch out for the best that we can, right? Yeah, you said the Carfax. Yeah, okay, the Carfax said it was salvage, but the title didn't. Oh, he wouldn't take. Oh yes, I totally. Yeah, I told you to sell it back to him. He wouldn't take it. Did he say why he wouldn't take it back? And you said this was a dealership, right? I mean, I remember the conversation that we. Yeah, you said it was a dealership. Yeah, you said it was a dealership. So I mean, it's not legal to sell a car, without telling. Yeah, it's not legal to sell it salvage. I mean, I would go somewhere and I don't know, a lawyer and talk to somebody because that's not legal. He could lose his license over that. I think it was a dealership. It wasn't. This wasn't no. Yeah, it definitely. You told me it was a dealership. So yeah, I would definitely do something with that. I would not just give up like that. Not that easy. That's a fact. Jose, you said it works good. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's good. I mean for the miles, you would have to, well, they give you the everyday miles, but if you want to add up the whole month, you just got to do that manually. But I mean, it's good. I don't have what's it called the alerts on for all the speed and all that stuff. That I don't have on. That's just too much. Yeah, I would fight that $12,000 because it ain't worth anywhere near $12,000. For sure, anybody that's in here will tell you that you paid like, yeah, what you paid for that you thought wasn't, and it comes out to be salvage. It's not gonna be worth that much money. And that guy doesn't want to buy it back. Yeah, that tells you right there that he knew about it. He's just saying that stuff that said that. Yeah, he knew about that. Like anybody else listening, like if a dealership sold you a salvage car and they said it had a clean title, maybe it did say it had a clean title on there, but actually it was salvage. What would you do? Like, what would you do? Yeah, and the CarMax offers $7,500. Hey George, hey, how's it going? Okay, that's good. That sounds good. Yeah. Let's see what other people say. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna say something. You bought a car salvage, and the dealer told you that it was clean. Okay, Jose. Okay. Yeah, that's just a crazy situation. How is it over there in Lanai? How is it like? Yeah, yeah. How is it over there? I'm curious. 'Cause I know Oahu, of course, but how is it over there? Is it even like? I know it's so small over there. Is it even saturated at all? Yeah, exactly, Jose. You see, exactly. Shouldn't the dealership be liable for lying? Yeah, I mean, I know there's somebody, and that's what I was saying as well. They should be right. I mean, I don't. You should be able to talk to somebody. I mean, if you have to get a lawyer, I mean, or something. I mean, or maybe go to the DMV. I mean, or something, and say what can you do? A dealership sold you because dealers cannot sell you salvage cars, but definitely not telling you. Like they can't. That's one reason why you go to a dealer because they can lose your license over that stuff, right? But yeah, this is what 75. Hey Yogi, hey, how's it going? And what is that like? $4,500 lesson? No, definitely not. I would totally fight that. Yeah, the title was never in the dealer's name, so they okay. So he must have just got it, but still, at the very least, file a complaint. I didn't even. Oh, you're from the UK. Okay, we got someone from UK in the group. Okay, well, how's it going over there in the UK on investment gains? Let's see. I'm going to say this: dealerships should be held liable. Yeah, exactly. But can you prove it? Also, you need to do your due diligence as well as a Carfax report and save you lots of headaches. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I think. What did he say? I think he said on the title. It didn't say it was salvage, but the Carfax it did. So I mean, I think I did tell him like he should have asked for a Carfax, and that would have been that right there. And I told him like dealership is actually supposed to give you a Carfax, at least the ones I go to. So that one didn't give a Carfax. That tells me that person had to know. There's no way. Oh, hey, Philma, how's it going? I haven't seen you before. Where are you located, and how many cars you have? I certainly haven't had any bookings in 4 weeks. Okay. Where? Yeah, where are you located? All right. Yeah, where are you located? How many cars do you have? And what I would say, or I'll say everybody who's not in my Facebook group, I have it pinned in the live chat. If you join the Facebook group, we just talk about Turo. It's free, of course. It's Facebook. You can post your link, your car link. Just make a post or whatever, and I can take a look at it. I do that. I do that for free. So you can do that, Filma. Just join the group. It's Hawaii Turo YouTube, and yeah, just post your link, and I can take a look at it. Oh, you're in Miami investment gains. Okay, that's great. How long you been doing Turo? Okay. And you said, oh, George, your book. Oh, that's good. That's great. So in the UK, business is good. Booked up for Christmas and New Year's. Oh, you just come to learn some. Okay, well that's good. I'm good. I'm barely booked, but Hawaii, no one's traveling here that much. But yeah, that's great. That's great from the UK. Okay. So you have 4 vehicles on the platform, investment gains. Okay. How long? Or maybe you already answered that. Let me just go down a little bit farther. Oh, 2 months. Okay. So you have 2 months on Turo. Well, how's it going so far with those 4 cars? Oh, wow, George. Both cars out 15 days. That's good. You're booked until February. Wow. Is your price lower than a lot of people? Is that why? Or it's just, are they paying like top dollar for that? You said Film in Denver, and it's a 2017 C class. Okay. Well, like I said, Film, I would say join my Facebook group and just post your car link, and I can give you some feedback. Or anybody else that's not in the group, I would say join the group anyway. But if you want me to look at your cars, just post your link there. It's going awesome. Well, that's good. Yeah. Well, that's great. For the most part, man, you make money on Turo. I mean, yes, there's issues that arise, but the issues is a small part of Turo. That is great. And Phil, how many trips do you have? I know you said you just all of a sudden, yeah. Army. Let's see. Saying it right. Do you give discounts on your bookings? No, no, not at the moment. I don't see the point, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it's so slow right now. Giving discounts on top of nah, not really. See, investment gains. My issue is that I can't afford more vehicles. Yeah, I mean, you could go in more in debt with loans or with cash. I do know. Trust me. I before I got my SBA loan, I was like, yeah, me getting cars was like definitely like slow, get cars slowly. That's the truth. I do know what you mean. Because yeah, it's I mean everybody you see the money coming in, right? Or your cars going out. You got 4 cars and you just want to get more cars. Trust me, I do know. That's why I had like 12 car. I don't know how long you've been watching my channel, but I had like 12 car loans, and I got like a lot of loans in 2018, like right after each other. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it was crazy. Let's see, Yogi, oh, have you ever tried to run your fleet as LLC? Over here, it's an LTD. Okay. I do have an LLC, but I do not have my cars under my LLC. So yeah, I just run it personal. But I know there's lots of people who run it, the LLC, the commercial insurance, and yeah, I mean, it's just another way. Probably eventually I will do that, but yeah, I think I probably pay, I don't know, when I get up to like 25 cars, if I get there, right? Probably pay about, I don't know, I'm just gonna throw some numbers out there. Might be close to it. Probably a little more than $2,000 a month in commercial insurance. Probably something like that, 2025, so around there. Yeah, I mean, I probably will, but that's just something. I would just do that probably for more of the liability and the issues with Turo. For because Turo don't really want to. If it's something serious, like a serious accident with the car, that would probably be why. But I would still be on the 90/10 plan. I'm on 90/10 plan if anybody didn't know. So money wise, I would actually, yeah, I wouldn't make more money by doing that. Is there anybody watching right now that got an LLC and got the commercial insurance? Like, investment gains. I've seen almost all your videos, especially the one when you got approved for the SBA loan. The look of satisfaction on your face was priceless. Oh, okay. I don't really know what look I had, to be honest, but I was definitely relieved. I can tell you that much. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, that is the truth. Yeah. I know it's a 30-year loan. So obviously 30 years, the whole loan, you'll be paying a lot in interest. But, over the next 5 or 10 years, I mean, it's definitely really going to help. Oh, yes. Yogi. Yeah, for international, yeah. They only either you can do that, the 75 or the 60. But well, don't do the 60/40. I can tell you that. Don't do that. Be the 75/25. That 60/40 is unless you got like a really, really expensive car that you can get like over $200 a day. I would not mess around with that 60/40. You know, I have all my vehicles out, and if my account gets jeopardized again, I'm picking all my vehicles up. All have GPS, and 3 of them are double. That's good. Hopefully, it doesn't happen, right? I still wonder how that even happened, but yeah, hopefully it doesn't. Let's think positive. It'll never happen again, or to anybody. Not me, and not to anybody. So I don't. I do wonder how do you guess the password? I mean, is your password easy? I don't. Well, they gotta know your email, which what they gotta hack something else to get your email. I mean, what? How? I don't know. I'm not a hacker, so I don't know how that stuff works. But see, how's that 90-10 plan working for you? I mean, it works great for me. I mean, I know what I do, right? I go over the insurance with everybody right when they book so they understand whichever one they picked. I mean, obviously, I've had to come out of pocket sometimes. I mean, that's just going to happen. But just imagine, you're on the 25 and you're on the 90, that 15%, and you got like 10 cars. Just imagine how much money difference that is. So, I mean, for me, it works great. I mean, I think, oh, hey, bye, George. I think personally, I think really, unless you're in an area where there's like, okay, unless you're in an area where you are renting to a lot of locals, I would probably everybody be on the 90-10 if you can. I mean, obviously, you're in London, you can't, but yeah, learn how to, tell everybody what it means, make sure their insurance covers, make sure that they know they're going to pay out of pocket. I mean, to me, giving Turo more than that ain't worth it to me. Turo's already taken so much money from the renter. They're really giving them any money for you and then deal with denied claims. I mean, at least at 90-10, you already know what's going to happen, right? You're not trying to hope that Turo covers your stuff. So that's why. When I hear you when I hear you talk about 90-10, I get so jealous. Yeah, I mean, maybe eventually they'll do it. I do wonder. Actually, I don't. I wonder why that they don't allow y'all to do that. I know in Canada too, so it's all international. I don't get it. But most people in America do not do the 90-10. So just to let you know, only a select few, I think so. Or some do it, but they don't really understand it, right? They don't understand the deductible. So I understand it all too well. But it is more money. I mean it. I mean it is. I mean, an extra, 15%. It adds up. 17 cars. Well, about 16 cars active, right? Yeah. One day I will go to London. One day. I can tell you that. Let me see. And if we got anybody new, I think we did. Just let me know where you're from and how many cars you got. Oh, right here. Okay. Investment gains. I'm on a 90-10 plan as well, only because I have 3 or more vehicles. The trick is to save 2,500 in reserved just in case. Oh yeah, before converting to this plan. On the 3 vehicles, I would stay with the 75-25. Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. I mean, yeah. Once you get up there in cars, it makes no sense to still be on the 75-25 because the cash flow is going to be coming in, and yeah, you're just basically giving Turo money for what? I mean, to be covered. I mean, Turo nickel and dimed you so much anyway. I mean, yeah, that's the truth. Yogi said, please make sure. Well, I do like tennis, so yeah, there is. Well, Wimbledon, right? Yeah, or yeah, tennis. So that's probably why I would go there. Well, there are other reasons too, but I do like tennis. So T0, how's it going? Hi there, man. Just heard you again. Say 17 cars, 16 cars active. I'm assuming the four. you See, I talked to the same people so many times. They already know. Yes, 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 yes. That Mustang is, oh man, it just sits every day. I'm telling you, like I went to a dealership again because I have another car that had another issue. It needs a water pump and some of the what is it? The water pump and the hoses need to be changed. I do have a friend that owns a dealership and he knows somebody who can fix cars really, a lot cheaper than a dealership. The dealership quoted me almost $4,000 for a water pump and two hoses. Well, water pump, two hoses, and the brakes. And my friend knows somebody to do it for $1,400. So yeah, but let's see. Hey WMA, do you write off the mileage used by guests? Well, I do the first year depreciation and I write off the expenses because I do the what is it the actual, not the standard. Like, is this your first time filing the taxes this year for for your Turo, for your 1099? And do you do it yourself? Because I do my taxes myself. So I believe it's like one or the other, like the business expenses. Because writing off the miles, I don't believe that you can. I don't believe you can do both. But someone else can say something. I'm not a tax guy, so I'm not even. It cracks up every time. Yeah, I know, because you will know every time I say 17, 16. I just turn that car on every week to make sure the battery doesn't die. That's about it. So thanks for giving back to the community. I really appreciate that and your consistency with your videos. Well, you're welcome. I mean, that's why I started the channel. I had no idea what the channel was gonna do. I don't know if you watched my first video, kind of cringeworthy, but yeah, I literally had no idea. I had no idea I'll be doing live streams. So I mean, it's crazy. But you're welcome. You said ship it over to you. I'll rent it for you. Yeah, I bet you can get it working. Yeah, I bet you'll do something to get that working. My friend wants to buy it from me, but I'm like, you know what? I don't want to sell it. I'm eventually gonna get that car fixed. And speaking of that part, the dealership told me that they finally just got a part from somebody else after a year waiting. After a year waiting on the part, they finally got it from somebody else. That's crazy, right? 1 year waiting. So I'm not 1 year. I'm only 6 months in. So we'll see in the next 6 months. I know it's crazy to think that, but yeah. Okay, WMA. So you started. Okay, you started. Oh, okay. You started in June. See, I have 3 cars. Oh, you're here. Oh, okay. You're here. Okay. Wonder if prices are gonna go back to what it was. I can tell you that summer is never gonna go back there. So you started literally at the peak, the highest ever been. And I started back in 2017. I'm pretty sure it hasn't been higher than that. At least not since 2017. Probably never, because that was crazy. No, I don't know what kind of cars you have, but yeah, I mean, I have my brand new cars, my Sentra, my Versa, and my Trax. I'm renting for what, like $45 right now. I had to drop my prices. So I don't know. I mean, there's so many cars now on Turo. So I would love for it to go back to somewhat, but I don't know, man. Like I took November off. If you look at I just uploaded my monthly stats for November, and you see how bad it is. Like, I didn't want to drop my prices that much, so I was only booked like 24% of the month, right? So I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, if you got into this business thinking that it was going to be those prices, then you get like $100 for sedans and make like almost $3,000 regardless of car that you have. Yeah, it's not going to go back to that. That's the truth. It's going to go back to probably, I don't even know, $1,000 for like an older sedan, or $1,000 for like a new sedan, and then like like the older ones, 5, 6+ years older, it's gonna go back to like 800, 700. Yeah, on the mainland, people are doing like $500 a car on some places that are really saturated. So doing better than that. Oh, Yogi, have you been to any Turo group meet? No, I have not. No, I have not. Have you? But no, I haven't. Okay. If we got anybody new, I think we did. Let me know where you are from and how many cars you got. But WMA, are you in my local group? If you're not in my Facebook, well, I should say, are you in my Facebook group? I say local, but I have people from all over the world in the group. If you're not, look in the pin comment or the pin comment in the chat, and I have it there. So the Facebook group is Hawaii Turo YouTube, and I would say definitely join that group. So we talk about all stuff Turo. A lot of people in that group, they're definitely from Hawaii, but not everybody, right? And that's really for anybody. Anybody that's listening to me right now, if you're not in the Facebook group, I would say join that Facebook group. Because like when I go live on YouTube and I go live on Facebook. Like right now, people are watching me from Facebook right now. Like all the Facebook user things that you see, those are all the people from Facebook. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hopefully it picks up. Hopefully. Trust me. Let's see what we got. Okay. Okay. So does everybody have all their cards out for the weekend? Because I'm hoping for a great weekend. At least for my sedans and my newer and older sedans. Since I dropped my prices, I'm getting a lot more bookings right now. You know, trying to upsell. Yeah. Lakita, hey, how's it going? How many cars? You say you don't have that many cars booked for the weekend. Where are you located? I think I have. Yeah, where are you? Yeah, Lakita Taylor. I don't know if I talked to you. I don't really remember that I talked to you before. Where are you located? Let's see. For the safety inspection, can I take my car? Yeah. Oh, take my car to a license. Okay, to a licensed mechanic, but not a ASC certified. Yeah, I don't. With me, I just uploaded my legal, state inspection thing. Like if I got a new one within the last couple of weeks, I just did that, and so far nothing's happened. So I don't. I think that should be sufficient enough. If my car is legally able to be driven, in Hawaii. That's what I've done personally. But and I usually, yeah, they're all certified if the state is accepting that they can do it. So that's just how I'm doing it. Because I don't really want to try and print off the Turo inspection because a lot of people don't even want to deal with that Turo inspection sheet. I hate that sheet. For years, I hate that sheet. That sheet is it's just so annoying. How are you dealing with the new Turo's policies regarding trash? Yeah, that policy sucks, But for me, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can do some things, there are some people that do some things. Maybe I do some things in the extras, but for me, I mean, I don't know, man. It's definitely I'm losing some money, of course, in the post cleaning fee, but it is what it is. My cars don't really come back horrible anyway because I tell them anyway, and I'm obviously not the perfect cleaner, so I don't know if anybody. I'm pretty sure there's people here that have OCD and they got to have every car just straight perfect. I'm not one of those. I mean, my cars are probably above average clean. Obviously, it's sanitized, but like really, I vacuum. Obviously, I have a commercial vacuum, but like to be super clean for a $30 car, you got 10 of them. I mean, it just yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, they're probably never going to put it back on, but it is what it is. I would say don't waste your time trying to go after the $150 one if the car is not like destroyed. Like little stuff, like I mean, stuff that obviously it is dirty. It came back dirtier than what you gave it to them. It's not going to work. You need something that's like destroyed. So yeah, I don't really. I don't waste my time with that. But I know a lot of people I see in the Facebook groups and loads of people, they hate it. I mean, the smoking stuff too. I don't really deal with smoking in my cars. Very rare. So that doesn't really affect me. Oh, Lakita, okay, you have one car in Ontario. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, you're in Canada. Okay. And what did you say you're not booked? When did you start? Yeah, Lakita. I think I'm saying Lakita. Yeah, Lakita. That's right. Yeah. When did you start? Oh, Textron. Hey, how's it going? How's it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm looking at so many different things right now. I don't know why I was thinking Ontario. Sorry, you are in California. Okay, that's my bad. I'll laugh at myself because that was pretty dumb. Okay, so you started in September. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Have you are you using automatic pricing and are you using discounts? I mean, what? How are you coming with your price and how many booking? Because you said you're not booked for the weekend. Like what? What's your price? I mean, what? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna like. What is your price compared to your competition? Like in your area, are you servicing your airport like, or any kind of public transportation places? I mean, what? What are you doing? What do you say? Tourists left bottles and box. Oh, malasadas. I love malasadas in my car, and I brought it up with Turo, and they said it was yeah. See stuff like that. Obviously, it's dirty, but I mean, like for that to be covered, this is what would have to happen. Those malasadas with all that sugar would have to be all over the car, right? You probably have bottles all over the car, probably 10 to 15 bottles. And in that situation, I bet you they cover. You take really close up photos, I guarantee you. But I bet you it wasn't like that. But I know it. Does it make sense? No, right? But they basically want you to clean for free, and that's just basically what it is. See, from where I live, mostly Uber and Lyft are accepted on the safety inspections, but not Turo. So okay, so do you try to use the so okay, rephrase it. So you try to take that Turo safety inspection to where the Uber and Lyft, where you go with that, and they don't accept that whatever paper. I'm assuming that's what you're saying, right? And that's what I said earlier. Like a lot of people, they don't even fill out that paper, and they definitely don't want to sign it. Yeah, exactly. So that I've had that problem for years. That's why when they said that, I'm like, I don't like that. Like that's, I mean, I straight up had dealership say, no, I'm not signing it. I'm like, great. So yeah, like I said, I'll get a safety inspection, with a regular safety inspection, and I just upload that right there. I've done that already twice. So I mean, no one said anything yet. I mean, I don't see it is an official safety inspection. So I mean, I'm not even gonna worry about printing that stuff out and trying to do that. That's just me. I mean, anybody you could go try it, but that's just me. What did she say? Yes, airport delivery available for local and distance airport. Okay, pricing is competitive for similar cars. Okay. What is your minimum booking? Like, do you have 1 day bookings, 2 day bookings, 3 day bookings, 4 day bookings, or 5 day bookings? And what's your buffer period? Like, if people book like 1 hour in advance, 3 hours in advance, 5 hours in advance, 12 hours in advance, or 24 hours in advance? Because all this stuff affects, your bookings. Okay, let me and right back in 1 second. Okay, so you said the buffer you have is at 6 hours. Okay, well that's not bad. That's not bad. And do you do the 1 day or the 2 day? Okay. So open any trips, weekends, 2-day minimums, and you're not okay. And you're not booked at all, or was it just for the weekend? Because I believe that's all I asked was just for the weekend. Hmm. What I would no booking schedule. So what I would say, post your listing because you're in the group. So just post your listing. Make a post, post your listing. I'll take a look at it. That's about it. I can give you like some quick pointers, stuff like that. It might just be the price. I don't know. But if you're saying you have all these airports available, I mean, you got 2 days, I mean, 6 hours. I mean, you should get some booking unless your price is just too much for the car that you have. And that could be a possibility. Like for instance, somebody messaged me on Facebook, and this person has this Tesla, right? He has this Model S Tesla, which I believe it's like one of the better, like the better one or whatever. And it's whatever. The point is that he has it for like 200 something dollars. And he's asked me why he's not getting any bookings. And I looked in his market and I see Model 3s, tons of Model 3s for like under $100, Model X, and Model Ys, like much, much cheaper. And I showed him all this, like, this is your competition because, most people don't really know the difference. They just want a Tesla, right? I mean, I'm getting a Tesla. I really don't know the difference between a Model 3 and a Model S. I think Model S costs a lot more. Maybe he said it's bigger, but most people, if they're renting a Tesla, well, I'm assuming like their first time, they have no idea. So $80 for a Model 3 Tesla or $237 for a Model S, right? I mean, very few people are gonna do that, right? But yeah, that's just something like that. But I don't know if that's even your situation, but that's just something that I was talking to somebody today about. Give them to understand $200 is just not gonna happen for that car. But you said you have a 2021 Mercedes Benz C300. Okay, so you are definitely in the luxury class. And one thing I do need to say is that car in the deluxe class. Is it 30 and above, or is it 25 and above? Because if it's 30 and above, that's definitely going to affect your stuff. And that's kind of another mistake that some people make. I mean, it's not. Well, I shouldn't say a mistake. It's just the way Turo categorizes cars. Sometimes it hurts. Is it 30 plus? And to find out, just go to the car, go to like the features, and it's gonna say either it's gonna say like 21 plus, it's gonna say 25 plus, or it's gonna say 30 plus. One or the other. I don't think it's 21. That car, I think that's expensive because that could be something right there. It may be let's see, maybe you're pricing your cars. Let me see. Maybe there are older cars that's a Mercedes like that, and the price is whatever the price of the car is a lot less, and those cars are like 21 and over, right? And so basically 21 to 25, they will see those cars, but they won't see yours. You see where I'm getting at? Less people see your cars, but maybe you put your price on, yeah, that could be something. Or anybody else that has like a luxury vehicle, right? Because it all depends how much the car is worth. Sometimes this Turo sets all this, right? 21 and over, 25 or 30 and over. Okay. Well, if everybody can hit the like button, I don't know if I said, I don't think I've said it in a while, but if everybody can hit the like button, that would be good for the YouTube algorithm. I'll get some more people in here. Okay, no, it's all right. I say, hey man, sorry to steer away from your topic. I was driving earlier and couldn't write. I had a customer who damaged my rear bumper on a 2-day rental. Says he didn't do it. Continue. Oh, hey PGS, and you left and came back, Raven. Oh, okay. Well, PGS, where are you from, and how many cars you have? Because I haven't seen you on here before. Let's see. He didn't do it. Pics from before and after show the damage. He had the minimum. Okay, the minimum coverage. So 3,000 is responsibility. How do you start going after him? Well, okay. Well, if he's straight up saying he didn't do it, I think he has very little interest in paying. So you going after him, like you talking, is not going to work. So at this point, I mean, you could send a message saying that he's. I mean, reality, what I would do, I would file with Turo, right, and basically involve Turo, and the claims person is probably going to call you first. And basically, what I would say to the claim is like, can you call that person and tell him the situation that he is going to have to either pay you or pay me, and if he pays Turo, he's going to have to deal with more fees on top of that. So that's what I do right there. And usually, eh, more likely could be willing to work. If he's not, then whatever. Then you're just going to lose out on money, and Turo is just going to charge him or attempt to charge him. If they can't get the money from him, he'll never be able to use Turo again. And that's basically, yeah, that's what, yeah, yeah, Cedar, yeah, that's exactly, yeah. Everybody else can hear it. I tried getting him to send me his personal insurance card. Yeah, but he wouldn't answer. Yeah, I figured that would be an issue. So I told him I would formally file and have it cost more due to that. Yeah, do that. The claims person is going to call you. Usually they call me, tell them the situation that you want them to call that person and let them know about the situation. And if you don't hear back from the renter, then then they'll just go on with it. And I forget what plan you're on. I don't remember, but regardless, there's more likely deductible. And yeah, you just chop them up, as a loss. It just some people are like that, man. It is what it is. I've had that before. Lakita, post something. Post it in the group, because I'm probably after this stream, I'm not going to be able to find that. Yeah, post. Just make a post in the group, so then yeah, I can see it. Maybe you're doing that both. I don't know, but yeah, just post it in the group, Lakita. But yeah, that's just some of the. That's sometimes you're just gonna lose, man. It just some people they just believe it didn't happen. Trust me, I've had it happen to me multiple times. Like literally, like I meet everybody at check in and check out, and this person tried to tell me that that damage was actually there, even though it was not. I mean, it was at nighttime when we did the check in, but it is some light on that side. I had to come out of pocket. I'm pretty sure Turo charged her, but I didn't get nothing. It is what it is. But that's just just change take in this business, man. You just force people to pay. I mean, only person who can do that is like Turo, literally. Yeah. Basically, at this point, you'll just be making Turo money more than likely. So, or well, I mean, depend. What plan are you on? I don't even remember what plan you're on. But yeah. If we got anybody new, I think we did. Let me know how many cars you have and where you are located. And I will say it again, if there are people who are not in my Facebook group, which I'm pretty sure there are some people, join my Facebook group, because when I go live on YouTube and on Facebook. So you'll get all of my notifications on Facebook, which is a lot better than YouTube. And it's free. Okay. And then Caesar said, I'm on the 8515 plan. Okay. And he was a brand new to Turo. And it's unfortunate sometimes you can even see someone's face and you can tell them they won't take care of your car. It's crazy. Yeah, this is why I just go over it at the beginning, which I'm pretty sure you know. So I don't know if you did or how level you did, but yeah. I use that like on the minimum, that person would have known that he would have been responsible for that. Right. Because a lot of people, they don't understand how Turo works. I mean, yeah. I mean, if this would happen with a Hertz car, what would have happened, right? I mean, I've never damaged a Hertz car before, but I can imagine if you don't take the insurance, they're going to call your insurance company or something like that because they have your insurance stuff. Okay, and you say you meet everybody. Yeah, that's what I do too. I meet everybody. Like out of everybody watching, how many people they meet everybody, and how many people are remote? What's your setup? Well, also, even if he personally didn't do anything and someone knew, yeah, see, Park hit his bumper because he's on a rental, he's responsible regardless. If he did it, yeah, that's true. So that's what I say. Well, I don't say it in those words, but that is what I say to the people. I say that they are responsible for the first $3,000 in damages. That's exactly what I say. So they know, because a lot of people think just because that they didn't damage the car that they're not responsible, which is not true. So they are responsible from like the tires and really any damage for that. Has anybody else had a damage in the last week? Hopefully not. It'll be great if nobody did, but likelihood someone probably did. How much does it cost to fix that damage, Caesar? Well, maybe no one had damage recently. Okay. Okay. Well, I would just say just get it fixed as soon as possible. I mean, because obviously well, I mean, what the 85? What is that? Is that $1,200 deductible? I think 1250 or something like that. Do you think it's more? If you think it's less than 1250, I would just get it fixed as soon as possible. Oh, it's that bad. Yeah. Hopefully it looks bad. Maybe it's not that bad. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've rented cars. Trust me. Trust me. Before I repainted all these cars, man, I rented these Mustangs out, and I meet everybody too. And I just say, it's the wear and tear. I mean, it's not I would say if you're gonna take a photo with it, don't take it super close. I mean, I know one car I really hated renting it out because it was like pretty. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay, but yeah, I've rented out cars with some cosmetic stuff. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I would just get it fixed as quickly as possible. Sometimes you win, sometimes you won't win. Okay, yeah, I hope it. Yeah, well I'm pretty sure it would help you. Ray, yeah, Raven, yeah. If you definitely got like this, I don't even want to. Definitely, if you got this, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that, but got the wash and wax all. I use that every day. I buy it by the 5 gallons, so every like that probably lasts me a couple months. Well, it could be a month if it's really busy, but use like a month. But yeah, that would definitely help you. You got that? Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. Well, it will help you. It will save you money at least. Clean the car real fast, be mobile. I mean, for me, it works out perfectly. So make it look as shiny. Make it look like you just watched it, right? Real quick. That's why I talk about it in all my videos, right? That's exactly why. And then what? The OBD reader, I would say definitely have one or whichever. As long as it reads it and you can clear codes, definitely got to have that in this business. I mean, tracker, oh, obviously trackers. That's more of like bouncy, yeah, bouncy vinks, but really a hardwire. It's like the ones that you really, really want. Hopefully, everybody has trackers in their cars that's watching this. If not, go get a tracker as quickly as possible. You should get a tracker. Yeah, Raven, you should get a tracker, at least a bouncy, at minimum a bouncy. Yeah, you definitely need one. Protect your asset. The T-Mobile thing. What is that? That goes in, yeah, that goes in OBD reader. Because I think Verizon has something. Someone told me about that. Yeah, I mean, I would say, I mean, the bouncy is like, what is it, like $70, something like that, and like what, $6, $7 a month. I can't remember exactly. I have 10 bouncies, so yeah. Oh, it's not hard. You just put it into the OBD reader, really, wherever it is in your car. Just the same thing. I think the same thing with the T-Mobile, because the Verizon is the same thing. I'm assuming Verizon, all the phone companies, they're the same. So just put an OBD reader in. It's pretty simple. Because all it takes is one person to not bring your car back, or they're really late. I mean, I'm not even talking about people who steal your car, but like the people who, for some reason, whatever the reason is, that they come back super late, or for whatever reason, and you need your car back. No, no, it doesn't. No, no, it doesn't. You just put an OBD reader and boom, set it up. There's an app too, so download the app and yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah, and the best way is just have the cars that already have it hardwired. I don't think you have that. I don't really remember, but like the Chevys and stuff, or the GM vehicles. Okay. So if we got anybody new, just let me know how many cars you have and where you're located. I think we did. Even if you're on Facebook, we got anybody? I don't know if we got anybody new. Well, I don't know if PGS is still watching on Facebook. You still never. I don't know where you are watching from, and how many cars you have. Yeah. So yeah. Yes, Lakita. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the OnStar, the UVO, the Nissan Connect. There are other ones too. Yeah, those are the ones I. Which yeah, that's why I only buy like GM vehicles or like the Nissan, which that's why I have the Nissan Sentra. I thought the Versa had it, but it doesn't. I made that mistake, and that's why I want some Kias because the Kia they have a UVO service, which is basically the tracker. What is it? The tracker and the remote lock and unlock. So if you want to eventually become, do a remote, that makes it so much easier. Because I don't recommend lock boxes. Like I would never use lock boxes in this business. So it just is not something. It's just no. Yeah. So like the OnStar service is like a GM, so like the Chevy, the what is it? Right. Well, GM, the Chevy, the Buicks. What is it? I don't. I don't think so. I mean, not that at least not of like of the cheaper cars. I don't know. I mean, I have the Sparks. I have the Sonic. There's no recalls that I know of. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not many of them. I mean, I don't. I'm gonna go with no. I mean, GM vehicles. That's a lot of vehicles. So that I don't know. But like Chevys in general, I have lots of Chevys. So no. I'm gonna say very little, if any. And with the Chevys, I know that GM. Rephrase it. I know that the OnStar service is in like 2014 or newer, so you can get like that's why I have a 2014 Sonic, I have a 2014 Spark, and you can get those cars for what 5,000, 6,000. I mean, maybe with this stuff going on, maybe like more than 7. But I did get one. My red one's for 5,900, and the silver one was for like 7,000. So and that's a 15 that I have. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean that's not a bad price. You should get your money back less than a year, and you have all this stuff on there, you know, with a tracker and the remote, and it tracks your miles really easy. How many miles in a month? Yeah, on the 14, maybe not on that model, but like on the 15 and 16, yeah, they do. So if I need to get like any cars, like cheap cars, I'm going with Chevy. Like to me, Chevy's where I'm. Yeah, Chevy's where I'm going. I'm not even 100%. I'm Chevy person. If I'm going new, okay, maybe that's a little different. Only because I want to get a Kia because they have the 100,000 mile warranty. Staying away from Hyundai's because they got recalls. I don't want to mess with that. But yeah. 'Cause I remember when I first started, when I actually did get like a Chevy, what was it? A Chevy Cruze. It was a 2014, and I knew nothing about the OnStar stuff, so I never turned it on. Like I literally had no idea, and I wish I knew about it. But when I first started, my first 3 years, I didn't even have trackers. But I'm in Hawaii though, so trackers didn't really mean much, but there were some instances that stuff happened that, when people, they would come back late, I'm trying to find where the car is, or they come back on time. At least I know when they're going to get there. I had one person like, what is it? She thought she's supposed to return her car another day, and I just kept calling her. If I knew that where the car was located, I could have gone and gotten it and stuff like that, right? But yeah, trackers come in handy for lots of things. Okay. Does anybody else have any more questions? I think everybody's out and about on Friday. I think that's what it is. But if you didn't know, I go live twice a week. So like Monday or Tuesday will be my other day that I'll go live. And it's usually like 8 p.m. It could be 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Something like that. If you got anybody new, just let me know how many cars you have and where you're located. Another, you love the a little out of topic. Oh, okay. What time of the year do you think is best to go to Hawaii? Oh, okay. My wife is thinking of going soon. I definitely don't mind not going. Let's see. Well, I mean, the on season is really the summer and the winter, but I mean, March is usually a slow month. November technically is usually a slow month anyway. So, March would be, well, I don't know how it's gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. Now, for 2022 because all the stuff going on. I don't know. I know that in the summer you don't want to come because it's. I mean, if you don't like crowds, it's gonna be crazy in the summer. I can probably guarantee you that. So maybe like right before summer or like right after. So what? Like what is that like? March, April, or like October? Yeah, yeah, I think that. But come to Hawaii if you're saying it. Well, if you're coming to Oahu, yeah. If you're saying Waikiki, you need a car. Look me up. You'll find me. Because there are lots of islands to go to. So, yeah. But I don't mind the questions. It is what it is. I go off with everybody, what anybody wants to say. So yeah. How long? How long have I lived in Hawaii? I've lived in Hawaii since 2002. So what is that? Like 19 years? So yeah, I've been here a while. So I got here in eighth grade. So yeah, I grew up here. Hawaii is my home. I'll just stop the guy on the scooter riding down the road. Yeah, I will be on the scooter. That's a fact. I did just get another scooter. I know. Well, it looks like the old one that I had, but I go through scooter. I go through scooters so fast. Does the wear and tear on it? Yeah, I just had to get another scooter back there. It's a Wide Wheel Pro. But that's the beast one. That's the Wide Wheel Pro that can get 26 miles an hour with 19-mile range. So that's the beast. The other one I had, which was the 9-bot, the Segway, that's not a beast. What did you say? You said, "Oh, you sound like you're from the States." For real? Where? I mean, I was in Texas before here, but I mean, that was 3 years, and North Carolina before that. You want me to start talking local? South. Well, I was born in Florida. Okay. A Southern accent. Yeah, I mean, okay. That's interesting, but I should sound Hawaiian. No, not really. Well, from 5th grade to 8th grade, I was in Texas. So, oh, what did you say? Don't let your personal insurance know of your scooter driving. Have no need to be going that fast on 3-inch wide. Yeah, yeah, I know. The 26 is, yeah, it is kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie. If you fall with 26 miles an hour, it's definitely gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, and I don't wear a helmet too, so yeah, I'm mostly on the sidewalk. There are some areas like in the bike lane where I can go 26, but yeah, it is. Yeah, it's definitely not for everyone. I can tell you that much. But yeah, and it has acceleration too. This thing can get to like 18 miles an hour pretty quick. And for a big guy like me, get to it real quick. Imagine if he was just like 100 pounds, man. It would zip. Yeah. But the scooter was great. I'm glad I thought of it because before I had a bike. Well, I rented a bike because the state had like bikes and stuff. So that's what I did before. Fall, more like slide down the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is that is true. It's more than a fall. At 26, you're gonna go boom, 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 boom a few times. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I did get in one accident. I'm lying. A woman pulled out in front of me like I was in the it was a bike lane, but then it was like it was crossing the street. The light, I mean, it was green for me anyway. That was at nighttime, so yeah, that wasn't fun. I wasn't going 26, but I was definitely doing more than 10. Yeah, that was not fun at all. Definitely not fun. I don't know how she didn't see me, but it's the risk you take when you're on a scooter, right? I mean, cars don't pay attention; they just make left turns and they just go. But yeah, I can't wait to do my I do my yearly videos. So in about 3 weeks, I'm gonna do my year. I'm gonna do my yearly video. That's gonna be interesting. I think so. I'm gonna break it down like month by month. But that'll be what my fourth 18, 19. That'll be my fourth year. Fourth year of making the video, of course. But I could also give whoever's watching right now. I could give you some some topics that I'm going to talk about in my next videos. Maybe I can say that. So I'm going to make a video on how to be seen in an oversaturated market. I'm also going to talk about worst things that you can do in this business. And also I'm going to talk about how to get banned by Turo. And this new one that somebody said, need to know, well, what you need to know when you use your personal insurance only doing Turo. Those are some of the things that I'm going to talk about in the next 5 or 6 videos. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. That is the how to get banned. Yeah, I mean there are there are ways. I can tell you that. There are. Sorry, I get back to that. There are ways. So those will be some videos. Then yeah, they got some other stuff. Then of course, I'll be doing live stream twice a week. So yeah, trying to get to what 10,000 subscribers. Well, I should say 5. We're really trying to get to 10,000, but 5,000 subscribers. We're about to hit 2,000. We're gonna be at 2,000 real soon. We're like 1955 right now. So probably in the next couple weeks, I'm gonna be at 2,000. So that'll be cool. And once I reach 10,000, I'm definitely gonna do the merch. It's easier to do the merch that way, but it's gonna be a long. We'll see how long it takes. I don't know. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, if you are new, I think some people just came in. Let me know how many cars you have and where you located. I know it's kind of slow right now. Everybody's out and about on this Friday. Oh, Army. That was it. Can you please give us an example on how to tell the guests about Turo's insurance or their personal insurance if they rent a car? Okay, so you mean to go over like which insurance plan did they pick? I'm assuming that's what you're saying. Like if they pick like the minimum, the standard, or the premier. Is that what you're saying? Army, is that what you're like? What's my message I send to everybody? Roger. Okay, that's what I meant. Well, basically, first thing, do you know how to find out which insurance thing that they pick? Like, do you know how to do that? That's the first thing you got to do. You got to find out first to talk about what you need to talk about. Do you know how to do that? So, do you know how to search for their which insurance team that they pick? Okay, well, I'll just tell. I don't know if you do or not, but first thing you got to do, you got to press help, like right next. Okay, so you do know. Okay. Well, once you do that, you find out which one that they picked, right? If it's the minimum, well, if they declined it, if it's a minimum, if it's the standard, or if they picked the premier. If they picked the premier, there's really no need to say anything because they're not coming out of pocket at all. That means if you are on any plan that has a deductible, that's just what you're going to lose if there is any kind of damage. That's simple as that. The standard, right, is $500. I don't need to say anything about that one because I'm pretty sure if they took the standard, but you actually have to press take the standard, they know exactly what that is at 500. So if they took the minimum, right? So any cars that you book on Turo, the default insurance is the minimum. So a lot of people, they don't even understand what that means. They're just whatever. So basically first thing I send when I see that, I just say, hey, do you understand what it means to pick minimum insurance? Like I have a clipboard of that. That's basically what I say. So you can get a wide range of answers. So like one could be, yes, I understand. Okay, good. Some will say, yes, I understand, but can you make it more clearer, or do you have anything else to say? Then I say, this, right? I say, you're responsible. I say that you are responsible for, $3,000. And if you don't like that, switch to the standard or call your car insurance or call your insurance to make sure that they cover, right? That's what I say. And usually, I would say for the most part, they usually switch to standard. I'm not trying to get them to switch to standard. I actually just want them to understand. But they switch to standard, whatever. It is what it is. And if they declined it, the first thing I say is, did you call your insurance company to make sure that they cover? And you get a wide range of this too. Some people will say yes, right? They called, or they'll say like, my insurance covers all rentals, right? That right there, I definitely say something. I say as long as they say that they cover, I put in parentheses Turo rentals, then yeah, you're good. Some people they say, oh, I'm calling, and then more likely they come back and say, oh, I'm not covered. Either they switch to the I'm gonna say probably switch to the standard, but they can't switch to the minimum. Then I'll go send my minimum stuff. But some people cancel. So that's basically what I say about that. I mean, I have the clipboard of that stuff, and I do have a video on that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much what I say. I mean, I recommend, especially if you are on like the 80 to 85, 100% the 90, or 100%, pretty much all of them, that you go over this beforehand, like literally, like before you even get the car, like as soon as they book, just send these messages so that they understand. Some people they don't care but it's your business, they got to understand what it means, right? Because after the fact, they're not gonna, less likely to work with you because they think they have Turo's coverage, right? They think they should be covered. They think that they should have to pay nothing, right? Because if you book with Hertz, right, and you take whatever coverage they have, that coverage means you're covered, right? That's what that means. It means you're covered. So I'm assuming that's what they think with Turo, but that's not true. Turo has, the minimum coverage is $3,000. Even the standard's $500. So, and the Premier, if you didn't know, the Premier is double. So whatever your daily is, it's double. So very few people are taking Premier. It's too expensive. Would you take it? $100 car turns into a $200 car? No. Hey, how's it going, Kim? The Kim song. Let's see. Hello, I started with Turo September 2021. I have 6 cars on the platform. I've been following YouTube and Facebook pages. Very good information you got there. Well, you're welcome. I'm hoping it's all working out for you. You're welcome. Are you in my Facebook group? You said, but are you in my actual Facebook group? I don't know if you are, but if you're not, I have it pinned in the live chat. It's Hawaii Turo YouTube. I would say, come with us. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, like I say this so many times. I literally, the first thing I look at their insurance and I just click that, boom, boom, and I just, yeah. And I get like kind of the same kind of answers. And yeah, that's what I do. But you're welcome. It will just help you out when accidents happen because it's gonna happen in this business. So yeah. Who is this? Yeah. If only Turo would tell you that, but I don't think Turo will, because they don't want people to to think that their insurance doesn't cover. Because if a lot of people knew that, I bet you people would be less likely to book with Turo. To be honest, I mean, if they knew that their insurance didn't cover. To ask this question in one of your YouTube videos, okay, I need clarification. You mentioned that you do not put your personal insurance in the car. Let's see. Per Turo's terms of service, they require a personal insurance card and registration in the car for California. Okay. What if I don't put my insurance card in the car? Would Turo deny the claim if they found out we didn't have insurance in the car? Um, I don't see how they would find out, to be honest. I mean, a lot of people they hide it in the car or whatever. I mean, really, you need it for if you get pulled over by the cops if they don't think Turo stuff is sufficient, but it should be sufficient. I know Turo's term of services do that, and the reason why they do it because they want to be 100% legit to the renter, right? Even though that insurance means absolutely nothing, while it's being rented, it literally means nothing. But I mean, that's a personal decision. I'm not going to tell you to do that or do that or not. I tell you what I do, but you can do whatever. Terms of service says put it in the car. So I had it in the car, and the issue that I had, I don't know if you watched that video. That issue would not have happened if my insurance wasn't in the car. If my insurance wasn't in the car, I wouldn't be in the predicament I'm in right now. So I mean, that's just me personally. And a lot of people, after a while, once especially if you live in a state where that they do not have like a database where they can run your license plate to get your insurance, which Hawaii does not. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So if accidents happen, there's absolutely no way that they can use your insurance, call your insurance, or anything. But if you're in a state that that there's a database that they can track that through your license plate, okay, maybe then it maybe doesn't even matter. But for Hawaii, it definitely matters. And I wish I didn't do it from the beginning, but I didn't know, and I had all my insurance in all 12 of my cars, really for no reason. But like I said, it's Turo's terms of service, so yeah, that's something that it's a personal decision. Some people do, some people don't. Like I said, some people hide it in the car, which is like, oh, okay, like literally hide it. But did I? I think I did respond to you though. I think I did. But other than that, how was Turo going for you, the Kim song? Thanks for clarification on the insurance card in the car. Yeah. Yes, I watched a video that someone used your insurance. Yeah. Yeah. That video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's happened to other people as well. Probably lots of people. But lots of people have been dropped because of Turo. That's the truth. If only Turo had like a blanket insurance that was like by state, right? But they're not gonna do that. They don't know if they care that much to have that. Well, if nobody else has anything, I might just end the stream early. That might be 1 hour and 46 minutes in. You say you had 3 accidents in 1 month? Yeah. Oh, I 100% agree with you. What plan are you on? Yeah. You know, what? Yeah. What plan are you on? And so I don't think you say you got 6 cars. Yeah. And were you watching when I was talking about, how to go after people, or at least how to get them to understand? What? Well, hold on. Let me freeze it. What plan are you on? Because reality, the plan is what matters. So the Kim Sung, are you on the 75 plan or the 80? What plan are you on? The 75 plan. Okay. Okay. So what was the let me see. What was the problem with what did Turo do this time? Like, did they deny some stuff or what? And did they like undercut the shop, which they always do? And are we talking about small damage? Well, yeah, I mean, but on the 75% plan, I don't really. I mean, you're paying Turo 25% for them you know, to pay you, so you don't have to deal with the guests. So I mean, like, what happened? Like, why? What did Turo do? Okay, okay. Mm. I don't know. I'm actually on StreamYard, so I'm not. I think there is a delay. Let me I think there is. Let me go on. Let me see. Yeah, there is a delay. Yeah, 100% there's a delay. But I mean, what happened with Turo? Like, what was the issue? So they approved all my claims, but transferred me to multiple people, lowballed a payment. I had to pay actually money to get the manufacturer part. Turo only pays for aftermarket. Is that what? Man, what was the? So you actually had to come out of pocket more than $250. Yeah. So you know what I'm gonna say, right? This is why I'm on the 90/10 plan because I don't trust Turo. That's exactly why. I don't trust giving them any more than 10%. So yeah. Maybe it's time to switch and go after the renter. Get the renter to pay. If they can't pay, obviously you would have to pay yourself. But yeah, it'll be less headache. At least you know from the start. Know, Turo's not covering anything unless it's over $3,000. So, or my bad, 2,500, not 3,000. But yeah, lots of people they don't know that. Just imagine if you was on the 60/40 plan. Would you be mad right now? Like, okay, I know you got paid out, but would you? Well, I mean, you said you still lost money on it, but would you be mad if you gave Turo 40% and you're still coming out of pocket for manufacturer? Because I know I would be mad. And I know there's lots of people that probably quit Turo because of this, right? They've been paid Turo like 40% for like, I don't know, 3-4 months. And then an accident happens and they got to come out of pocket. Exactly. Crazy, huh? Another issue with Turo claims roadside. Oh yeah, I don't even mess with Turo's roadside. Roadside assistance is that they left all my guests stranded without rides back home. Cars had to be towed. How many cars? Cars had to be towed back. Guests had to use their insurance for car rental. Why didn't? So the cars got into an accident and they didn't try to get them another car. I mean, was it the renter's fault? But again, all I'm gonna say is that, like I said, I don't trust Turo. So I mean, I'm not. Turo doesn't like to spend no money for shit for anything really. I definitely don't like their roadside. I think you said yes, you pay out of pocket, yeah, but you give them 25%. So yeah, so like I said, I would like instantly switch to 90 and figure. And you already watched my video, so you already know how to go after renders and how to do it. So that would help you out. Give them 10%, and that's it. Hey, Godfather Kyle, are you coming on the very end of this stream? How's it going? Where did you first hear about Turo? Did you find it? Did you find it on your own, or did someone tell you? I found out about Turo. It was actually called Relay Rides back in 2015 or 14. I don't remember. 2015 or 14. I was an Uber driver, and so people told me about it. They were picking up cars and stuff. So that's how I found out. I had no idea it's going to turn into a business, but yeah, I wish I would have started back then. Then I would have seen how much money, and it would have, yeah, it would have been better if I would have done it. I wouldn't have put in many hours into Uber, but you know, it is what it is. Mm. Yeah, exactly. 60/40 is a scam. I'm seriously considering 90/10 and carry the high risk. Yeah, I mean, that's the way. I mean, they're making so much money on the renter side. I mean, like on that 60/40 plan, I guarantee you they're getting like 80% of what the renter pays, and you're only getting like 20%. Like it's so crazy. And then they'll still nickel and dime you. You still got to fight with them to get stuff paid. I'm it, yeah. I feel sorry for everybody new who jumps on that 60/40 plan and thinking that like they're 100% covered and they don't have to worry about nothing because it is a lie. It's a false sense of security. It's crazy. Like I tell everybody, don't do it. Just don't do it because it makes you're just making Turo money. That's what you're doing. You're making Turo money. As simple as that. Is it smart to pay off one vehicle at a time or pay them? Man, it all just depends. I mean, I would say have some cash cards, have some loans, not all loans, and try to pay a loan off as quickly as you can. Really, just keeping them for years and years and years, like me. Yeah, I don't recommend doing that. No. Regarding the replacement car, Turo could not find a replacement car for the guest. I wonder. Yeah, I wonder why. Yeah, I do wonder why. Yeah, that's yeah. I don't. Who knows? So they just they just basically just left it. You're welcome. Yeah, Kim, come join my Facebook group if you're not in it. I don't know if you are, but come join it. You know, Hawaii Tour YouTube. I have it pinned in the chat. But yeah, come do that. But I'm probably gonna end the stream in 2 minutes anyway, because it's 5 o'clock here. I'm gonna go work out. But yeah, you're welcome. Hopefully I see you on Facebook. So yeah. Godfather, did you actually start? I think because I know you, or did you start Turo yet? Oh, somebody is. Same to you. Sorry, I don't even know which one. It's not even updating on Facebook right now. Well, hi Charlene. If I didn't say, I don't know if you're still on Facebook, but I just looked at it. You did wave at me. I don't know when though. Army, yeah. Well, okay, yeah. I think it's literally 1:59, 1 hour. We're about to be at 2. But okay, guys. I think I will end it right there. So I would say if watch my newest video that I just made, that would be great. And I'm probably gonna go live like Monday or Tuesday. And I'll set it up probably at least probably tomorrow. I'll set it up on the Facebook and YouTube. You'll see it. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. And yeah, I will talk to you next week. Okay. Bye guys.